Hey there, Taurus. It's Keegan. Hope that you guys are doing well. I'm going to shuffle a little bit on camera here before we dive into your reading. I just want to say hello and welcome you to your mid-November 2020 check-in reading with me. I'm going to really quickly, I will forget this if I don't do it at the beginning. I still have some slots open for the last full week of the month. So I think that's the week of the 22nd. If you're interested in getting in with me during the month of November, when I have the special pricing still available, 30 minutes, $30, 60 minutes, $6, 90 minutes, $90. Just send me an email, keaghantarot@gmail.com. Let me know which of those options you're interested in. And it's first come, first serve for the remaining seats that I have. The natal chart tarot reading that I promoted in the first round of videos for November, those are all sold out. I just wanted to let people know in case you were curious about them and you were thinking about getting that particular reading. I have no more of those. I'll probably offer them again in January, which will be the first time I'll have the time and energy to be able to offer them again. So with that all being said, this deck feels good. I have some other decks off to the side that I'll use to clarify as we go. Taurus, let's take a look and see what's going on with you. Give me insight to the general energies for Taurus, please. It's useful for me to know or understand regarding Taurus. Two of Cups coming out with the Tower reversed. So let's talk about this. Taurus. Someone, either you or the person that you're involved with, is actively fighting, trying to keep a relationship together, to get you guys through what feels like a rough patch. Very, very rough patch. Interesting, Taurus. Give me more insight into this Tower reversed. What's going on with that? Get quiet on me. I need more insight into this reversed Tower, please. Thank you. Yeah, Taurus, I don't think it's you. I was going to say, if Taurus, I don't necessarily feel like you are the person who is resisting this. I feel like there's resistance and I feel like it's not closing out, but I was going to say I don't feel like it was you, and then I was like, let me get another card before I say that. But the card coming out here, we have the Six of Wands, and this was my card wanting to see your energy, Taurus. This is a card that feels like it's good. It's a success, right? Cross-watchers, you might just want to click away. Sometimes I wish people wouldn't cross-watch videos, honestly. Because you always pop into my mind as being like, I don't think you're going to like to hear what I'm going to say here. Taurus, this feels like a situation where you're fine letting this end. And I want to clarify why. Okay, because it's not a cold energy that I'm picking up on. It's energy of, I don't want this as it is. I don't want this as it is. If this can go through this process, if this can go through a full Tower moment, and anything can come of it, then fine. But I'm willing to let this go. This reverse Tower feels like the other person who's fighting it, but Taurus, your energy feels like I'm gonna let it burn and see what happens. Because I don't want it how it's been. I don't want it how it's been. That's what I'm getting for you. What do we have here? Strength reversed and the King of Wands coming out here. So, Taurus, you're really in a space where you're tired of feeling like you don't have control over your own ability to just be happy in your life. Gosh, some of the readings I've been doing tonight have just been really heavy. And this is a complicated energy because it's not like you're blaming other people. That's not what I'm picking up here. It's not saying, well, you're keeping me from being able to do what I want and you're making me. It's not that sort of energy. It's not like projection. It's feeling like I have had to sacrifice so much of who I am and how I want to be and what's natural for me. This King of Wands feels to me like how you perceive yourself, which is very like warm and engaging and confident and secure and courageous and charming and someone who loves to laugh. And you're realizing that you've sacrificed so much of who you are in an attempt to keep someone else feeling happy, and you're not willing to do it anymore. You want to get back into feeling lighter. You want to get back into feeling like there can be some room for light. Everything just has felt so heavy. Everything's felt so heavy. I'm going to push these cards this way unless they feel like they don't want to be. No, this is right. Knight of Cups coming out with the Knight of Swords, upright reversed. Okay, let's talk about this first. Knight of Swords reversed. This is very intense anger being spewed towards you from someone. And it's designed to hurt and to cut. And you realize that what you want instead is something that feels good, that feels light, something that feels romantic and fun and not heavy. There's so much energy here that's saying, from the Taurus perspective, enough of this heavy, burdensome, traumatic, painful energy. I'm done with it. But there's this other person who's not letting this go. Actually, let's switch decks. I think maybe some cards might want to come out that are already out of that deck. It's an interesting space, Taurus, because what you've done is you've presented a conundrum to this person. You've basically said, I'm fine. Let's say this is something special. It's not healthy right now. It's not working right now. I'm definitely not happy. I want this. I want the King of Wands with the Knight of Cups. That's what I'm open for right now. And that's not what this is. So I'm willing to let this burn. Because I'm tired of feeling like I can't be myself. I'm tired of feeling like I'm sacrificing. And I don't want to deal with this energy anymore of being attacked, being judged. So I'm going to let this go. But this person's like, no. But it's interesting what you've done, because you've said, okay, well, the only way I will accept this coming back is if it changes. If you literally see this person's fleeing from this like grown up tangle of brushes, of wands, of sticks, escaping out of it. So if this can be something good and light and happy, then yeah, I'm interested in it. But it can't be what it was. I'm not interested in that. Right? Can't be this, because I want this. And this person now has to try to figure out, can they deliver? Can they deliver something that is light? Can they deliver something that is fun? Can they bring back in that romance? Can they bring back in that happiness? But I feel like for them, they're very stuck in this energy of still being mad and angry and wanting to control and wanting to, force. It almost feels like they're trying to force you to be something that you're not in this connection. More insight for Taurus, please. What's going on for Taurus within this relationship? Whew. 10 of Wands reversed with the 10 of Pentacles reversed for you, Taurus. So yeah, confirmation. You're done with this. You are done with this, Taurus. This feels to you like something that is too much work, too much effort, something you need to walk away from, or at least have a break from this. And on top of it, you just feel like this is not stable, that this is not something that's going to lead to what it is that you truly want. In your opinion, Taurus, this is taking more than it's providing for you. And you don't want, it's more of that. Your energy is very much like, I don't want this. World card coming out. Completion of something big and major. A life cycle coming to a close, ending. Taurus. The other person is fighting this Tower moment, and Taurus, you're like, done. I might just list that as the title of this video, because it's the energy that I'm getting from the people who are probably going to watch it. You're done. You're done with this. What deck did I use? Did I use this deck already? I did. Let's grab this one. I want to poke around a little bit more here, Taurus, even though, like I said, your energy is very much about being finished with this. But let's see if we can get a little bit of energy into what might help you be able to either convince this person to let this Tower moment happen, or to allow you to move forward a little bit more easily. Let's just see what the cards have to say for you about that. Four of Coins coming out here, reversed. One thing I want to say, Taurus, is just be aware of a need for you to be able to balance a couple of things here. One is that if you feel like you're really done, and you are truly done with this, if you keep kind of being available, if you keep putting yourself in a place where this person has access to you, where this person can get in, that's sending some false messages. And I wonder why that's there. There's almost this feeling that I have with this of someone who is they're not walking away. They're still standing there. And there's also this almost like an openness, like leaving a window open, like you're closing all the doors but you leave a window open. Like, why is that? Because there's so much energy here about just being done. Why is this Four of Coins reversed here? Tell me more about the Four of Coins. King of Cups coming out reversed. The Eight of Swords. So Taurus, or those of you who are still listening to me at least, there's, for some of you, there is this very slight energy of wondering in your own mind if you are overthinking or judging something incorrectly about this person. It's very slight though, but it's the one thing that keeps you from fully closing this out. Is there's a hesitation of whether you're reading this person correctly. This Eight of Swords represents a place in which we're creating some sort of mental entrapment, or we're viewing something from a victim mentality. But I think what this is you're wondering, am I judging this person too harshly? Are they really the way that I see them? Because the way you see them is being very emotionally manipulative, and not really having the best interest of the relationship or your best interest at heart. That's how you see them. But there's this thing on top of it where you're thinking, but is that really how they are? And I would say to you, if you have to see what's motivating them with this. If they're resisting allowing this to end, and their motivation is because they want to make it better, they want to try to heal it, they don't want to give up on it, they don't want to allow it to be ripped apart, and they're coming in with sincere energy to try to make it better, and they're wanting to listen to you. They're wanting to hear the things that you need to change. They're wanting to hear the things that are making you sad or making you feel unappreciated or making you feel reluctant to continue. They want to hear those things, and they want to put effort towards making them better. That's one type of energy. Maybe in that situation you are being a little bit harsh. Maybe you need to dial it back a little bit and not be as closed off. But if they're coming in and they're coming in from anger, or they're coming in and they're insulting you, or they're coming in and they're threatening, or they're coming in and they're trying to gaslight you, or they're coming in and they're trying to manipulate you in some way, then they are who you think they are. You have to be able to use your knowledge of the person and see what energy are they bringing towards you in their resistance to this. Let's just take a look at this Tower reversed. I don't want to tap into this person's energy too much because, again, that's getting very specific for the reading. But I do just want to see if we can get any insight into this other person's motivation, or that's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take that many cards. They don't get to say that much. Any more insight to the Tower reverse, please? What's going on with this person? Thank you. Okay. Four of Swords for them, coming out upright, with the Devil reversed and the Moon card. And then we have a card we can't see. We'll save that card for last. But let's talk about these, okay? So for this person, they are going to be quite patient about this. This card just feels about like waiting, riding it out, being patient. Not necessarily coming in too... that's the thing. I think maybe this is why you're confused. It's not like they're coming in hot. They're not actually coming in hot. They're just very patient. They're just... There's this feeling of like, I'm going to ride this out. They don't believe that you're serious about this, about being done. They don't believe it. They're just going to wait and see. They feel like there is... their energy feels like they are willing to make some compromises, that they're willing to make some change. Like they truly are willing to. They're trying to trust their own intuition about what they need to do or what they need to say, how they need to act in the situation. They're really listening to their gut on it. And their gut right now is saying to give you some space, give you some time. That there might be some stuff that they don't quite know. They're hoping that you will talk to them more in depth about some of the things that are problems for you, because they feel like there's something that you haven't been honest with them fully about. And the other thing I'll say that's interesting about this other person, just for those of you still listening to me, this person's actually trying to do some work on themselves. The Devil card, when it comes out reverse, is about actively dealing with the darker side of ourselves, beginning the process of healing trauma that we've avoided, or feelings or emotions that we've repressed. This person is trying to do some work. From their perspective, this is something they want to fight for. And I do see a little bit of confusion. A little bit of confusion on your side about whether you're being too harsh with them. But the energy you're putting out is done, 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 done. What is this card? Six of Wands coming out reversed. So again, Six of Wands reversed. Specific with this other person, this came out in me trying to tune into that Tower reversed. Eventually, this person will give up. This person, if they feel like they aren't able to make progress here, they will give up on this. And I think that's just important for you, Taurus, to understand, is that this isn't a situation where this person is going to fight forever. You know, if they feel like they can't get through to you, if they feel like they can't make this better, if they feel like they can't figure it out, they will move on. They will close it out on their side as well. But that's not something that's immediate energy for them. The immediate energy for them is that Tower card reversed. Okay? This to me almost like, it's not this, but what it's making me think of is almost like a game of chicken, right? Where, you know, at some point, if one side doesn't give, or if one side doesn't break through, it's almost like a standoff between two people. Like this Two of Cups almost feels more like a Two of Swords to me, but specific to a relationship. Like a standoff. Let's get an oracle card for you guys, and then we'll wrap this check-in reading. We'll wrap it up. Again, if you want to look at this more closely, specific to you and your person and your relationship, you can reach out to me for a personal reading. But let's get to some advice or guidance. It's a lot of cards. You know what? Why not? I'll just read these to you. We have 4 cards coming out here, so I'll just read them to you. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Oneness is my true nature. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the sphere through the eyes of the teacher of love. Now, what's very interesting here is 2 cards about peace. And I think, Taurus, that's what you want right now. You want to be on your own. You want to be able to figure out how to heal some of this stuff and get out of the feelings of it, being able to have some perspective. And you really just want some peace. You just want some peace. And so if you're a cross-watcher listening to me dealing with a Taurus, the best thing you can do is give them some room. Give them some room. Let them figure out how done they are in the situation. Don't squash this potential. You have a little bit of this is that open window right here. Yeah, and it's who knows? Like, this is very up in the air. It's very up in the air because, again, that tower moment hasn't been able to actually happen. There's been some fighting about letting that happen, and the Taurus is very clearly, I want some peace, done. Okay? So, Taurus, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll put a couple of other Taurus videos up on the screen in case you want to get some additional insight or guidance from those, or if you just want to hang out with me a little bit more. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and leave me some comments and let me know if this made sense to you. Okay?